Hello friends, welcome to Charyas kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make our local bakery style plain cake, the sponge cake, the vanilla cake, or there are so many names for it. It is a very simple and easy recipe. It is very easy to follow also. The ingredients which we need for this are room temperature butter. I have taken two types of sugar, the brown sugar and the white sugar. Brown sugar gives us that golden color for the cake. Orange zest, and I'm going to do the lemon zest. This is the secret ingredient which is used in bakeries for that background supporting flavor for those plain cakes. And the Maida, all-purpose flour, the baking powder, vanilla extract, and the eggs. Let me now show you how to do it. At the beginning, I'm going to add this vanilla extract to the eggs, and I'm going to let it sit. And a pinch of salt along with the eggs, just a pinch. Now I'm going to beat this butter till it becomes completely soft. Now add both the sugars. Mix it till it becomes slightly creamy in consistency. Now I'm going to add orange zest. This orange zest and lemon zest gives you that fruity aroma to the cake, and it enhances the flavor of any cakes or anything which you are using. So we are just going to zest it a little, like say half a teaspoon to the max, from quarter teaspoon from lemon and quarter from the orange. Let me show you how to use the zester. When you are zesting it, just do a little bit top portion of the lemon. It's just like scratching, but don't use the white portion. It gives you the bitterness. So now we have incorporated our flavors and aromas, and the butter and sugar mixture is done here. So you can beat it for 5 more minutes till it looks creamy. Now let us add eggs one by one. And mix it till all the eggs are incorporated. And now we are going to sieve the flour, and I'm going to add the baking powder. Sieve it completely to the same bowl. With the very low speed, now I'm going to mix this. So once after mixing is done, our cake batter is ready here. So now let me transfer this to the cake baking pan. I have taken parchment paper, and again I have dusted my pan too. I have applied some butter inside it, and I have put flour, and I have just hit it like this. So it is coated very evenly, as you can see here. And even if I have coated, I'm still going to use the parchment paper. Don't apply oil till up top here. When you apply oil, the batter will try to rise up till there, and you might have an uneven shape or looking cake. So keep it just to the half of the cake pan, and it will rise as it is supposed to rise. And I have taken slightly a bigger round circle parchment paper, though the pan is small. So I'm going to show you how to cut the parchment paper. It is an easy way, and to avoid pencil and pen writing on the parchment paper, this is a technique which we usually use, bakers use. You can see the circumference and mark the dot in the middle of the pan. And fold this paper, the parchment paper, completely circle coning up like this. And keep it exactly in the middle of the pan, and see, as you can see, the excess here. I'm just going to trim the end, the corners of it like this, so that the parchment paper will just sit inside. Now I'm going to use the parchment paper which I cut. See, you can see that it is sitting completely inside. By doing this, you can avoid writing on the parchment paper with a pen or pencil, and the crevices will hold on to the cake batter well. Just don't pat it too much. So once it gets exposed to the heat, it is going to melt and take off its shape by itself. You can see I have filled only half the pan till I had coated my pan. I'm going to bake this now for 170 to 175 degrees Celsius for up to 18 to 25 minutes. And if it is Fahrenheit, it is 325 to 340 degrees. Please note that every oven works differently, every pan too works differently. I am now taking the leftover batter and I am putting it in a small cake pan, like the bread pan. You will see the difference, the color difference and the texture difference also. So now the cake batter is ready. It exactly took 25 minutes and you can see the colors and you can see the corner. It is because I have used the aluminium pan here. The corners just comes out by itself when you are using a good quality pan. And if it is a non-stick pan, there are high tendency that it looks slightly shrinked or burnt. Now I have taken the cake and it has been sitting for 3 hours. It is slightly cooled. With the help of the butter knife, I am still going to cut the corners so that it gets its good shape. Usually the good pan helps the cake to stand apart by itself and you can still take it out easily without any problem. So this is just to show you that depending on the pan you are using, you might have to do this process. Now you can see the parchment paper is holding on its shape still well. And the color of the cake has turned out very good. It is golden in color, it is not burnt too much. You have to let it sit and cool completely before you slice it. And we can see inside the pan also there is no much burnt, so the coating is still holding up. Now let me slice and show you the difference of textures. So though it was the same batter, I used different pans. You can see the color below here. I had not used parchment paper here compared to the circle one. So the color up top looks pretty much similar. But the side coats, it is baked but still it looks different. So the pan to pan, it looks different. So the slicing is easy. So once this round cake is cooled, now I'm slicing it in a triangle shape to show you the inside of the cake. The parchment paper will hold on to the cake shape and it will let the cake hold on to its shape well. And you can see the softness here, the inside texture. It has got very thin crust. And the texture is amazing inside too. It is properly baked. I hope you like the video. Please do subscribe to Charyas Kitchen for more detailed videos, tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.